NJOYERS Mexico is this close to putting a tax on violent video games. That's right, folks. Games like GTA and Mortal Kombat might soon cost even more just for being too violent. Let's talk about why this is happening and what it can mean for us gamers everywhere. Okay, so Mexico's Chamber of Deputies just gave the green light to move this plan forward. The tax would apply to any game rated C or D under the Mexican rating system. That's basically the equivalent of mature 18 and up. That means big franchises like Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Mortal Kombat, and Resident Evil could all be hit with this new 8% tax. And it's not just for physical disc either. It includes digital copies and even microtransactions in free-to-play games. So the reason behind the proposal is, well, kind of controversial. Lawmakers claim recent studies show a link between violent video games and higher levels of aggression or anxiety among teens, but they didn't actually cite any of those studies. It's the same argument that's popped up for decades, blaming games for social behavior without real scientific backing. Now, to be fair, they're not banning anything, they're just taxing it, but critics argue it unfairly targets a creative medium, especially since movies, TV shows, and even music with violent themes don't get taxed the same way. If this passes through the Mexican Senate, Mexico would become one of the first countries in the world to put a specific tax on violent video games. That could set a new precedent, and other countries might start thinking about similar moves. From an industry point of view, developers might have to raise prices, change content, or adjust how they market games, in Mexico that is. And that could ripple across the global market, especially for international publishers. Now here's my take, enjoyers. I get that governments want to protect young players, but gaming is one of the most powerful storytelling tools we have. Violence in games doesn't automatically equal violence in real life. In fact, many of us use gaming as an outlet to relax, to escape, or even to learn. If the goal is to help young gamers, investing in education, parental controls, and awareness makes way more sense than taxing passion, because gaming isn't a problem, it's a reflection of the world we live in, and when used right, it connects us. At the end of the day, games bring creativity, problem solving, teamwork, and for us enjoyers, pure enjoyment. If you hit that subscribe button, you're officially part of the Enjoyers community, where our mission is to make gaming a more positive and uplifting space for everyone, because at the end of the day, gaming brings us enjoyment. What do you think, enjoyers? Should countries be allowed to tax violent video games, or should we focus on smarter solutions that keep gaming accessible for everyone? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as usual, this is Hurricane Game signing out.